What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about seventh chords and basically how they sound and how you could apply them to music of your own. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to stick in the key of C major just because that's the simplest key. So let's just go right in. So the first chord is just going to be a regular C7. So we have our root, third, fifth, and oddly enough, even though it's called a C7, it's going to be a flatted seventh. So we have C, E, G, and B flat. And it's a really jazzy type of chord, like a real jazz hands type of chord. It's kind of groovy. And oddly enough, like I said, the B flat is out of the key signature, so it'll give you a little extra spice if you're just writing music around the key of C major. Next up is going to be C major 7. So it's going to be the root, third, fifth, and this time we play the B, not a B flat, we just play a B. And for me, what I really like to do with a C major 7 or any major 7 is just lead it back up to the tonic or the octave. Because this B, it wants to pull you to the C. It wants to pull you back up to the tonic, and it sounds really nice if you do a major 7 and just resolve it to the octave. Next up is a C minor 7. C, E flat, G, B flat. So kind of like your regular triad of a minor chord. It is pretty depressing, but the B flat gives you a little extra spice. It's definitely more interesting. You'll hear a minor 7 chord in blues a lot. It's very interesting. It's a lot better than just, it's a lot more flavorful than just a minor triad having the 7th. Next up, we'll talk about C half diminished. So that's going to be C, E flat, G flat, B flat. Sounds kind of dissonant, not that good by itself, but one really cool thing about a half diminished chord is that it's the 7th chord leading up to the tonic. What I mean by that is, like, if we're talking about the key of D flat major, if we play a C half diminished, it pulls us to the D flat major chord. I'll do that again. See how that works? It really wants to pull you to the D flat major. So that's one really good use for a half diminished, because in the key of D flat major, for example, a C half diminished will really pull you to the D flat major. Next up is C full diminished. So it's going to be C, E flat, G flat, B double flat. It is just an A, but in reality, because we have to use the 7th, which is a B, we have to call it B double flat. So again, it's C, E flat, G flat, B double flat. Sounds pretty dramatic, just like your typical diminished triad. But one really interesting thing is about a full diminished chord is that you could change keys in it really easily. And this is why. All a full diminished chord is stacked minor thirds. So I can move this C up here. It's technically the same chord because all we're doing is making different octaves. I'm moving this C from down here to up here. So what's to say that this is a C diminished, and then this is the same exact thing, but it's also an E flat diminished. So we could have just changed keys right there. We could have went from the key of C to the key of E flat by not even changing the chord. That can make for a seamless, good key transition. So that's good to keep in mind. Next up, we have C augmented. So it's going to be C, E, G sharp, and B flat. It's very interesting. The kind of mood that I get from this is like dreamy almost, because this G sharp is being taken from the whole tone scale, the C major, or the C whole tone scale. It's very dreamy. That's exactly what the whole tone scale is dominantly used for. Just trying to use like a dreamy, soft kind of chord. And that's exactly what the C augmented does. C augmented 7. Definitely very interesting. Now the last one that we're going to talk about is the C minor major 7. So all that is just a C minor, C, E flat, G, and then we play a B on top. We play the major 7th. And this chord sounds pretty like mysterious. I think of like a 1950s like a detective type of film. Like someone just found a clue or something. They found a murderer. It plays that chord. So that's basically all the full 7th chords, how they sound and how you could apply them to your own type of music. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment about how I could improve, what you didn't like or what you did like in the comment section, and subscribe if you want to watch more. Thank you.